Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I'm having a hell of a time today. Let me sleep. I'll tell you what I've been up to. You see that I teleported on the screen because I was trying to form a xycraft tank and I couldn't get it to work. So I popped over to see what Sam's looked like, and I actually eventually got it to go. First off, make sure nobody's around. I made a little trim around the doors and windows. I think it's a nice little touch. The bad thing about it is that since these cover strips and the little corner blocks are here, like this slab or this cover strip takes up this whole block, so I can't put a torch there. Not that big of a deal, but it is kind of a pain. Because if you want to put light somewhere, you can't. But overall, I like it. Just trying to make the place a little nicer since we're going to be here for a little while. I'm still looking for not the Holy Grail, but a nice place. I made a soul forge. I made a bunch of pipe waterproof, and I cooked up a couple of diamonds for soul shards. I wanted to make the pump and the xycraft tank and start pumping lava into it. I don't have enough quartz for an ME storage, and when I say quartz, I mean this kind of quartz, not the kind of quartz that hurts you when you bump into it. So that's out. I need to get into the rest of the thermal expansion stuff like energy cells, so I need to make the induction smelter, the liquid transposer and magma crucible, and I think I can do that, though I probably won't get to it this episode. I do need to make a pump. Let's look at how we make the xycraft tank. I have two valves on this one, and I actually probably ought to put a valve on the bottom of it. The cool thing about this, if I make another tank right below it and put a valve in the middle, the valves will actually connect. But basically, you make your structure and you make it hollow. The smallest is 3 by 3, the largest is, I believe it's 12 by 12. So once you have it, you put your valve, and you only actually need one. But I'm going to put two because I need to pump in and I need to pump out. And I didn't want to do this here, but it wouldn't work for me down there for some reason. But since we're at it, let's try that just for the hell of it. It may have been because I had glass in it. I'm not sure if you have to use the xycraft viewer block, which is actually pretty cool. This thing, the glass viewer, you can either put the glass around iron or you can cook it with aluminum. So that's a little cheaper resource-wise. It still takes energy, obviously. But so let me, I'd rather actually put this down here. And the way that xycraft works, it will not pump if the liquid level is below where the valve is. It's really smart like that. So be aware of that when you make it. And let's put glass right there. And I don't know if it's going to work for me. Probably not, because it didn't before. You're supposed to double click the valve and it forms. So maybe it's the glass. I don't know. I thought maybe that it had to be totally surrounded by air, but that's not how Sam's is, so I don't know why mine doesn't work. See, there's no gravel anywhere. You can't use gravel or sand. And it doesn't all have to be the same block, so I don't get it. I don't understand. This is the kind of day I'm having with Minecraft. Shift right click does nothing. Bunch of right clicking. Nothing. Nothing happens. So I don't understand why that one doesn't work. But this one, if I double click it, look, we have a tank. 432 buckets. Basically, for every empty block space, you get 16 buckets. So this is 3 by 3 on the inside, which is 27. So this should equal 27 times 16. I can't do that kind of multiplication or the long division in my head, so calculate it and let me know if that's right. I'll actually probably pull out the calculator before I do the episode. So that one works, no problem. This one, for whatever reason, not so much, and I don't understand why. So if you know why that one doesn't work, let me know, because I would love to know. See, valve placement doesn't matter. So, yep, I'm over that. So I'm going to take my valve back and put a torch in here. And I'm going to need a bunch of pipe. I have a fair amount of gold. See, I get 13 times 8. What's that, 80? 104? Is that right? I don't really need that many, but see, that's 80 and we are about 78 away, so we'll do one more. And I don't think we're going to need wood because it's going on a pump. We're going to need some of this. So we're going to have to make the gears. And I think I'm just going to run the mining well. So we only need one gear, some redstone. I don't think I have redstone on me anymore. I didn't want the whole stack either. There we go. Alright, so alright, mining well. And then you put the mining well with a tank. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just run the mining well with my other magmatic engine, wherever it is. Where did I put that damn thing? Here we go. I'll just run the mining well, and then I'll turn it into a pump and let the thing go. Thought I had more than that. And I'm just going to pump it above ground because it's really the only way that I can. Let's get a little more cactus. I don't think this is going to be quite enough. Actually, what I did for most of this was I got my minium stone and some rose red, and I traded it out. You can trade rose red for cactus green. It's an even trade. It's pretty nice. Because who has time to let cactus grow? So let's we'll just keep one. Make sure that's still a tank. See, there's a, oh, it's already putting it in there, that's why. And we'll go ahead and turn as much of this as we can. This is not going to be pretty by any means, but I'll just I'll just do it, and then I'll pick up the pipe. It's too tedious to fill portable tanks and move those back and forth. I thought about that. I don't think that that's a very good solution, and this might not be a very good solution either, but it's probably better than the portable tank solution. Oh, look at that, perfect. Maybe I should turn that into waterproof first. Alright, so we got our mining well. We have our tank to turn it into a pump later, don't we? Yep, okay. Probably nighttime already, that's fine. And after we have this running, we'll go over and I'll show you Sam's tank. It's pretty cool. His formed just fine. I don't know why mine doesn't. So does that mean 55 meters down, or is this it? Okay, so I was standing on obsidian when I made the marker. So let's move, we'll move this way. I think that might do it. And this thing is just going to spit items everywhere. That's fine, I don't care. We'll just give it one. Yeah, spit them out. Cool. I always thought it was funny when you hook up your quarry and you forget to put a chest or something on it, and then it's just everywhere. And I really don't like the mining well that much, but it's that has so much energy in it. I don't want this thing to fall down in lava though, so I'm just gonna break it. Oh, is that stupid pipe there? I forget if that pipe despawns. Oh, it does. Good. And I see lava, so that's awesome. So let's put this back, and it's going to take a while for that thing to get down there. I actually should leave that. Oh, I didn't make it a pump yet. I've done that so many times. I can't even tell you how many times I've done that. Alright. So we pump that. It's going to take that arm a minute to get down there. Yep, there it goes. So while that's happening, we will run our pipe. And I actually meant to make a landmark and put it down there so I could, you know, see, you know, it shoots one up and down and, you know, what is that, 6 directions? But I forgot. So let's, we'll come this way a little bit so we're not really running it straight toward the front door. And I'm going to run this thing, and I'm probably going to cut it, so I'll see you when I'm done with this. And look at that, we have 23 of them left over. So we are going to need some to make it down to the engines. So let's go turn this thing on, and hopefully the little arm has made it down there. It really didn't take me that long to run the pipeline. Still going. And I don't think I'm going to hook up the engine until that thing is actually all the way down, because I think it'll probably just waste power. But we can go ahead and put it on there. And, you know, in hindsight, I should have run this one block down so it's ground level so I could just run over it. But hopefully I can just pump that lava source dry and then pick up the pump fairly quickly. Have a tank full of lava, and then we won't have to worry about it for a while, or at least until we have a tesseract. I'm actually going to talk to Sam about like making one nether lava pumping station with sorry if I bumped the mic, with a tesseract, and I'll make one for those guys. If they want lava, they can just share the channel rather than everybody having their own lava pumping station. I'm curious how far that thing is, and I can't see anyway, so but I had to try. So hopefully 2 cans of lava will pump all of this. If not, I'll have to go fill a couple up. And I guess while that's working, I can there's this other block I want to make. It's a really cool block, and it's going to make reed farming really easy. I think you have to make this one with the green, and it's the engineering stuff. It's that one. So I'm going to need 1 piece of redstone, and then the actual block I think it's soil. Yeah, xychorium soil. So you just need four saplings of any type and 4 of the engineering blocks. So I'm actually probably going to make like quite a few of these because I really like them. You can plant anything that grows on it. So you can plant wheat and not have to worry about whether or not you have water next to it. Oh, look at that. We got lava coming down the pipe already. Excellent. It's not Liquidux, but it's awesome. It's still cool. I haven't done it this way in probably since Tekkit. So we're filling up relatively quickly. That magmatic engine kicks ass on a pump. It's the equivalent of 4 redstone engines, so however fast that is. Maybe even a little faster. I don't know. So let's take this, and I think I still have some of these in here. I do. And what do we need for that? Redstone. See, that goes in the middle, and then I think this goes like that, and there we go. I'm going to make as many as I can, 28. And then, see, I think that goes in the middle, and then these go in the corner, and then the saplings go here. Yes, bam. Alright, so this thing right here, we put it down. It's got a little leaf on the side of it. It's obviously, you know, something to do with plants. If we bring seeds, let's bring... So I use all those other saplings, reeds, flax, whatever. I can just put this stuff on here, and it pretends it's tilled soil with water. Actually, let me move that. We'll put the tree right there, that right there, and then I'll grab a couple of bones. There's probably not enough room for the tree to grow, but that is okay. And I want 1 piece of cactus because, I mean, you can put sand anywhere, I guess, but just to demonstrate. Oh man, this thing is oh, it's so fast. Oh, that's excellent. We'll have to go downstairs and check out the lava also. And then you can put cactus next to reeds normally, since reeds are not considered a solid block. So all of these things will go on this soil, and I have 14 of them. So I can just plant reeds with no water and put one of those reed harvester things in the middle of it and not have to worry about it. So I can bone meal that. Bam, look at that wheat. It makes farming much, much easier. I don't think the tree will grow. I don't have bone meal anyway, but I'm going to leave the reeds and I'm going to leave the cactus for now. They're going to get moved later. Let me see how long I've been at this. 22 minutes minus the cut. So let's sleep again. We'll check on the magmatic engine. See if we need to give it more lava. It may be taking it from the pump and it'll probably overheat. That's the bad thing about that setup. Unless they fixed it. See, it's storing energy, but it's not taking lava from the pump anymore like it did in the nether, I don't think. But alright, that's good. So I'm going to let that run. We'll go downstairs and I want to check out and see how much lava we're actually going to get out of this. And then we'll run over and check out Sam's tank. I think he has biofuel in it. Looks pretty cool. So this is almost half. A little under 200 buckets at the present time, which is excellent. That's going to be a great boost just to get us going. Where do I need to go? Sorry, I'm not used to not having my mine entrance in my base. I built it over here for some stupid reason. So if it's night, I have to run across the monsters. And I don't know when they changed this in vanilla, but I had to put like eight water blocks there to slow my fall. I don't understand. I didn't know they changed it. I put 3, like, you know, the old days. Excuse me. Took a bunch of fall damage. Took me down to half a heart. And then I kept adding one until... Oh, this is going to last a long time. This is excellent. So I'm going to build a bigger tank. I'm going to try to build it underground, make it form, transfer the lava to the bigger tank, and then we'll be all set as far as MJ for a while. And EU also, I need to make a generator and a compressor so I can make my gravity gun, get the soul shards going, and I think then we'll be on our way. And then I can wander around and see if I can find a suitable place to actually live. Oh, cool. I haven't seen a slime yet. This is awesome too. I didn't know. I didn't even know this is a slime chunk. I've been doing some turtling, as you can see, and I didn't get any slime balls because I guess I killed them with the sword. But I've been turtle mining, and basically I've been going and leaving 2 in between because I didn't want to have to take out more than necessary. So there's yet another bug with the mini-map. You see it's not in cave mode right now. Even though we're down here. It kind of goes back and forth when you're underground. It's a little buggy. I don't know. There it goes back to cave mode and then it goes back to surface mode. It's weird. So that's all I have for this episode. That's all I could do with what I had. I can't do the AE storage until we get way more quartz. So I'll do that, but we're not going to be able to do it yet. Let's zip over there to just check out his tank. It's pretty cool. I think it looks really cool. The gravity gun I made him, he's been putting to good use. I don't know what he's going to do with the spawners. This one turned into a pig spawner. It was, I think, cave spider. So he's been doing biofuel. He's got a Steve's Cart tree farm over there. It looks like there is a way out. Oh, see, I heard him. You're not supposed to be able to hear creepers. I better not let him blow up because I'm recording and I would get in trouble, I think. I'll just let him blow up in the water. So he's got a Steve Cart tree farm over here. I know this is kind of an aside, but since we're here, we might as well check it out. And I'm pretty sure he started it on charcoal. I hear other guys. Is that the squid I hear? Started on charcoal and was running on oak after that. And he's getting, I don't know how often he empties that, but you see it's just running on wood right now. He just switched out to birch saplings. But I was told, feel free to take as much oak wood as you want. I'm pretty sure he's turning these saplings into, well, biofuel at the end of it. He's got some fermenters and some stills in here. I don't know how automatic it is, but here's his tank. And you see he just dug it into the ground. And I don't know why his works and mine doesn't. Because it's a mixture of different kinds of blocks. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to have to do some testing or research or something. But this is a pretty big one. 6,000 buckets of whatever. And really no special blocks except for the valve, except, you know, he made this all pretty with the other engineering blocks, which are really cool, by the way. But yeah, I don't know why his works and mine doesn't. I don't know. Let me know in the comments in case I can't figure it out between now and the next episode. Hopefully one of you smart viewers is familiar with that and you can tell me what the hell I did wrong. So I bet that's my time, probably running long, just about 30 minutes. So that's going to do it. I'm going to keep working on the thermal expansion stuff. I'll probably just go ahead and do it in between episodes since we've already done that together in Season 2. So, yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions or concerns, please let me know. Especially let me know about the xycraft tank issue. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.